Hey guys, I just got done watching Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, or whatever it's called, the movie. And I felt bad because I wasn't able to do a reaction for you guys. I said I would try to do a reaction if it was available on a streaming service or something. It was not. But I did want to give you guys kind of my brief thoughts. I'm sitting in my car outside of the theater and just give you some quick thoughts. I want to give a quick review after I just saw it. Um, what an exceptional movie! Like, I first of all, I saw it in dub, um, and the dub was fantastic. I watched with you guys in Japanese, um, but I watched again on my own in dub in preparation to seeing it with some friends today. And wow, like, where do I even begin? First of all, animation for this movie was phenomenal. It was like truly great. Again, the voice acting was phenomenal. I really loved the story with Rika, I believe is the childhood friend's name, and the new main character. His name escapes me. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. So I just saw the movie and I can't remember his name, but the main character, the kid who in the main series is now expelled. I loved him. Like he was such a cool, unique character. He had a great motivation. I loved the childhood story of just like they feed you the backstory. And by the way, I guess I'll just say this is a spoiler filled review. I just kind of want to ramble and get my thoughts. Um, I love how they kind of drip feed you the backstory, and they do it in a way where, like, every time they show you more, it just fills out more of the puzzle. And by the time the movie's done, it culminates to this really satisfying ending. Um, and I love, first of all, I love the fact that he's paired with the other the second year students. Um, like Panda, like dude, they're all those three shined so much. I can't remember the Bonito Flakes guy's name. Again, I'm really bad with the names. I apologize, but he was so genuinely charming in this. He they say how like he was connecting with the new main character a lot because he understands like how growing up with like this dangerous power and like how much it sucks. And I love how he's like nice even though he's like being silent the entire time, other than saying like salmon or tuna or whatever. He was great. Him and the main guy had a really good fight in an abandoned mall. I thought that was awesome. And just I don't know, like everything about this movie felt like there was never a moment where I was like waiting for the next thing to happen. The glasses girl, who I'm again, I'm sorry for the names, but like, uh, she fights with the weapons and she's with the panda and stuff. She had a great relationship with the new guy, and I just like she already was fleshed out enough in the show, showing how she was part of this clan that didn't like respect her and love her, and how she just wants to get revenge on them. But even this movie added even more to that, which I already thought she had enough. But like, she was so emotional and like great in this movie. It adds even more to her character, which is great. Gojo, I love you. Gojo has some like there's a decent amount of laughs in this movie. Not like a crazy ton, but there's like two laugh out loud moments that I remember from my theater where everyone just busted out laughing. I'll tell you what they were in a second, but most of the laughs were with Gojo, except for there was one that was really there's two. Okay, so the first one, Panda asks the new guy like, "So, do you like a woman with big boobs?" And then like, and everyone in the theater just busting out laughing because obviously that's like Toto vibes right there, you know. Um, and he answers, and then like I don't know. It's great. Like, and then the second time, everyone busted out. Like, people laughed throughout the whole movie. The second time people laughed really hard in the theater was when Toto actually has a brief cameo during the war section in the end of the movie. There's a huge battle, and he basically is saying like, we got to get this over with because my pop idol girl that I love is about to be on TV and I can't miss it. Like, of course, that's just so Toto. Everyone was laughing on that. And then, like I said, Gojo had plenty of laugh out loud moments. Um, and the fighting, again, excellent. Animation was just beautiful and fluid the entire time. The final fights, I should say, there were several, were all beautifully well done and just gripping. And like I said, the runtime of this movie was like an hour and 40 minutes. There wasn't one moment where I felt bored or like waiting for the next scene. It was just like, all gripping. The acting was great. The writing was great. It flowed really well. I love how the villain, the guy who we know in the main series has like the stitches across his head or whatever. He called all these humans like monkeys, and he was like, he's essentially like racist. That's kind of like what his whole deal is. He doesn't view anyone who's not a sorcerer as like worthy of living, and he wants to like wipe them all out. So it's kind of generic, like like reason for being evil, but it really worked out. They made him interesting, and his scenes were genuinely really good. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I just thought this movie was great. If I had to grade it, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10 if the ending was just a little bit better. Let me explain again. Spoilers. So Gojo lets the main villain go, and he like whispers something to him. It's inaudible. We can't hear what he says. And then the villain is like, you should have just shot me with curses, man. That would have been better. And then he just kind of like, oh, he just lets him go. Like, he just lets him live. And it, like, maybe you manga readers will know like why that is. If so, don't spoil it for me or anyone in the comments or anything. But I just, as a moviegoer, as someone who was like an anime only guy, I thought that was kind of cheap a little bit. But other than that, I kind of wanted a little more of a fun wrap up with the new guy and the other students, that just kind of shows them like, hey, you ready to go, like whatever next mission. Because as far as we know, anime watchers only, he's suspended in during the time Yuji's a student, so it doesn't really explain that. I thought it would like let us know why. Is it because he destroyed the school? Like, I don't know. Again, maybe they explain that in the manga. I'm not really sure. But yeah, great movie. Really had a great time, and I highly recommend anyone go out and watch it if you're either a fan of the show or just want to like watch a cool anime movie. Great time, great time. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Hope you guys liked my impromptu review in my car. Let me know if you want me to do more of these for movies. I'll gladly sit here for 10-15 minutes after a movie and give my thoughts. Sorry if the lighting's awful. I just I work with what you got, you know. Yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys all have a great day, great evening, great morning, whatever time of day is for you. And yeah, until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.